Garden Street family, it is May 27th, time for Wednesday Connections. I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to get the days of my weeks all mixed up. I've even begun to stop counting the weeks of how long we've been having this social distancing going on in our lives. It could be very tempting to accept that the way we are now is the new normal. After all, we human beings are very adaptable, able to live in ways that help us to cope and adjust to life. In many situations, that is probably a really good trait to have. We need to be adaptable people, adjusting to the changes around us. However, this social distancing is not about social disconnection. And so again, I implore you to stay connected with one another. Offer loving support to one another, listen to each other, and listen for God's voice in all of this. This past Sunday, May 24th, we had a special drive-by graduation that took place in the parking lot of our church. We did this for our high school graduates who are not able to experience the typical graduation experiences that is so full of pomp and circumstance and beauty and joy. My heart just aches for these high school seniors. I know many of you who came through. I was so thrilled to see the number of you who did this and honored our high school seniors. And I know many of you wanted to get out of your cars and hug one another. But we knew that we couldn't do that. But oh, how we wanted to. It was very apparent. And so we watched one another's eyes. The only thing that we could actually see on our faces, because we had our mask on, was our eyes. And when we looked into one another's eyes, they were full of stories and love and grace. Our eyes hold all kinds of stories, both stories of pain and stories of joy. Our eyes especially dance when we see people that we love. They dance when we see the beauty that is all around us, especially the beauty of creation that God has created for us to enjoy and to care for. And so as we continue in this time of isolating from one another, not knowing how long this is going to last, when the opportunity presents itself, look deeply into one another's eyes. And then go a little deeper by embracing God's opportunity to be in harmony with creation itself. Look at the creation around you and all of the beautiful gifts that are given to us. In this coming Sunday's lectionary text, which happens to be Pentecost Sunday, the psalm for the day is from chapter 104. And I invite you to listen with me again as I read from Psalms for Praying by Nancy Merrill. It is I just love the way she writes these psalms into a prayer. But I especially invite you to listen for all of the references made about the beauty of creation. O you who know all hearts, how manifold are your works. In wisdom you have created them all. The earth is filled with your creatures. We look to the seas, great and wide, which teem with life innumerable, helping to maintain the balance. Oh, that we might receive your gifts, taking only what is needed with grateful hearts. All of creation looks to you to give them food in due season. When we are in harmony with you, the earth provides, yes, a bountiful harvest to be shared with all. When we misuse what you have created for us, we blame you for the famine and destruction that ensues and feel alienated from you. Even so, you continue to send forth your Spirit, and the earth, though not without turmoil, it is renewed. The glory of the Radiant One endures forever, for the works of love are sure. You are ever present to us, even as the earth trembles, even as the mountains spew forth ashes and smoke. I will abandon myself into your hands as long as I live. I will sing praise to you while I have breath. May my meditations be pleasing to you, for I rejoice and am glad in you, O God. Praise the Creator of the universe. Bless the heart of my heart, O my soul. Amen. I look forward to being with you again on this coming Sunday, which is Pentecost Sunday, which is typically in the church a big celebration where I ask everyone to wear bright colors in red and gold and all of those bright colors that we celebrate about new life. Until then, I want to invite you to open your eyes and pay attention to the gift of creation. Take care of yourself and take care of one another. And I also invite you and I remind you to remember how very much you are loved by your church. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, my friends.